Lightning strikes triggering fires in counties across the region.
A fire doesn't give you time.
No, it does not. Rushing to put out the flames. We're going to tell you where the firefight stands as of this morning.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, September 3rd. I'm John Dabkovich.
And I'm Dina Kupfer. We now know thousands of lightning strikes that actually happened yesterday triggered many fast-spreading wildfires and forced evacuations across multiple counties. At last check, 8 fires were sparked by lightning. CAL FIRE is calling these fires the TCU September Lightning Complex, which altogether we now know have burned more than 12,000 acres.
Stanislaus County, Calaveras County, Tuolumne County, all affected by these fires this morning.
All right, so you see all the videos there. We want to take you to the map of where this is happening. So if I zoom out, you'll see this is mostly happening in central California, south of Sacramento, and of course in the areas that we were just talking about, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and Stanislaus counties. And you can just see the close proximity of all of these. You'll notice the ones that are actually named with a number. So the 22, the 25, the 28, those are all part of this September Lightning Complex. And we're going to continue to monitor everything that comes out of these this morning.
Well, we are watching also very closely this morning the 6.5 fire, one of those numbered fires you were talking about. That one is burning in Tuolumne County, and it has exploded in size. It is now up to 6,400 acres. Containment is 0%. Several homes have been burned, as well as an historic site in the town of Chinese Camp. Evacuation orders also are in effect. What you're looking at here on this map, the orange areas, that is under evacuation orders. The yellow area, that is considered to be an evacuation warning, meaning that if you are in that area, you need to get out or be ready to get out if the call comes. If you are one of those people who have been forced out of your homes, there are some places you can go. Chicken Ranch Casino is opening its doors to residents who have been evacuated. Black Oak Casino Resort offering free hotel rooms to anybody who is in one of those mandatory evacuation zones. You just need to show valid ID showing your proof of residency in those areas. We're tracking the conditions on the ground and also in the newsroom with team coverage this morning.
Your reporter Ashley Williams is over at the live desk, and she's got some of the damage from one of the largest fires. Meteorologist Ashley Nanfria also standing by to show us more on how the conditions yesterday contributed to those flames.
But first, live there right now in Tuolumne County, reporter Claudette Stefanian in Calaveras County with what we are seeing so far this morning. Hey, Claudette.
Hey, John. Good morning to you. That's right. We're positioned right here this morning, and we've gone ahead and we've pulled over to the side of the road because we've actually had a moment where we've been able to see some flames over in the distance. I want to take the opportunity to go ahead and show you what it is we're seeing. As you take a look in the distance, you might be able to see it. You might be able to see some flames over there in the hills, and of course, you can see some of the smoke that's coming off of it. I can tell you, as we were making our way in, we could just see over in the distance the hills, and we could just see these flames that were tearing through this area. And of course, we know that this is the 6.5 fire. And at last check, when we were able to connect with CAL FIRE, they were mentioning to us that this fire was burning at a dangerous rate of speed. They were dealing with a situation where they have no containment at this point. So, of course, with that type of situation, they've also called in additional resources to try and battle this fire. Now, this is the 6.5 fire, continues to tear through Tuolumne County, reducing homes and outhouses to ash. The fire ripped through foothill communities, ignited by strikes of lightning. Homes right now are still under threat. The fire tore through the area at a dangerous rate of speed, forcing people from their homes. The fire also burning in the historic town of Chinese Camp. Devastation visible on both sides of Red Hills Road. Firefighters working around the clock on this fire. Now, fire crews were hoping cooler weather would arrive overnight and calm down conditions.
Like this shakes the pillars of our community no matter what. Tuolumne County is a very tight-knit community. Have our go bags, full tank of gas, be ready, especially if we have to make evacuations at night. Just be prepared.
Now, bringing you back out live, I can tell you as we were making our way into the area, we certainly had our moments where we could definitely feel that smoke. It was really difficult to breathe, and at least it feels a little bit cooler at this point. But of course, we'll have to see ultimately what the day brings. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Claudette. There's also the 6.5 fire that's burning on the north end of Don Pedro Reservoir. which has also done some significant damage in the area of the historic Chinese camp.
All right, we want to get over to Ashley Williams. She's in studio at the live desk with some of the new video we have been getting into our newsroom. Good morning.
Yeah, Dina and John, we just heard Claudette talk about that devastation, but I want to show you this video out of the historic town of Chinese camp. Now, this video here, this is sent in by a viewer. The Chinese camp cemetery just in flames. Trail cameras actually catching this burning happening. Families nearby, as we know, have been evacuated. Now let's show you this video, this also into our newsroom, and an incredible view of the fires at 15,000 feet. This was sent in by our photojournalist, Ken Cavalli. So what you're seeing here, you're seeing the 6.5 and the 6.2 fires spotted just last night, flying from above, rather, a plane flying into Sacramento from Texas. Now those bigger flames there, that's the 6.5 fire, and the smaller ones are at the 6.2 fire, again, both burning just west of Jamestown and Tuolumne County. Now let's go ahead and circle back to really what caused all of this. Largely an outbreak of dry lightning. We saw the lightning again live on the show yesterday morning, and we're talking about lightning without rain sweeping across Northern California yesterday. And that's what sparked at least a dozen wildfires. And I'm sure we'll continue, Dina and John, to get more video into the newsroom.